a little sponge here that I put some little holes in. Okay, let's go with some, just dotting some little things about here. You know what happens, we have to put this under the dryer. So we could have a little tree that comes down here. We can just put these little leaves on in the corner. So that's a different sort of texture. We'll come down to about there and we can do some little bushes and stuff like that. Right, along here we can have some little bushes and stuff here. I'll put a little marker where I want sort of stuff, but I'll probably paint over this bit later. It's just something like this. I have a few little bushes here. There, something like this coming down. Just pressing that brush on there. So this is going to change so much when the colour's put on it. It really is going to change so much. I'm thinking of a little grass bank which is going to be over here somewhere. So we could have a little sort of grass bank around there, maybe a grass bank. And we'll put some little bushes along here. Something like that, and we'll just have that going off over there. So I'm going to stick this under the dryer very quickly, so stick about. So we just mix these together here, the black and brown. So it's like a dark brown, really dark brown, but you can sort of still see. And we can just create all these little different trees. I'm going to do some little background ones. Lots and lots of little trees. Start putting this thing in here, look. Just some little things here. Okay, so I'm going to stick that under the dryer. Play about with some colour. I can throw some more colour on. I can throw some more trees on. So we're going to stick this under the dryer, okay? Yeah, look, it's all dry. So I've got some liquid clear. Wow, it's got big skin on it because I haven't used it for a while. Right, so this has to be completely dry, obviously, to put the liquid clear on. So it's all dry. You just seen me paint that. Liquid clear going on. You don't really need a lot of it. I'm really sort of scrubbing this into the canvas. So I'm going like that, and literally there's hardly any on my finger. So it really is a small amount. Are you ready to share? Let's get the shares going, guys. Press that share and then the yellow repost button. Let's go with some nice Indian yellow right here. Look at this. I think we'll take it out to about there. Just a small amount of that Indian yellow. And I'm just doing it lightly now, very lightly, just to get a little bit of colour on these. And there. Right, let's go into some crimson. Same brush. And we'll start thinking about this little tree over here. There. And that one's going to pop just a little bit more than that other one there. On the brush, let's go over here and we'll have this darker this side. Darker, darker, darker down there. Then we'll start mixing them through. Like so. And I'm going to go a little bit darker down here, a little bit more red there, look. Go over here. There. Go darker down here. There. Some phthalo blue, sap green, and some blue. That liquid clear brush. And that is sap green, isn't it? Yeah. We'll mix them together. Sap green and blue. think that would be quite nice. A nice sort of watery colour. Right, we're going to put this colour on here, so that's blue and the sap green. Pull that through there. Yeah, I'm going to do the water now. So let's take a fan brush and some white. Okay. Do that sort of pull down motion where this colour is. Just pull this down here. Similar painting I did to this a while ago. I've done the colour of the water the same as the thing, so I wanted to do some different water tonight. So we'll have it coming down here, and then it just drops here, just here like that. We'll have it all coming from this sort of side. This fan brush is quite old, so it's got some bits missing in it. So we just go down some of them again. Something like this. Okay, now this water here is starting to get a bit of a, as it comes down, around that bend there. And you can buy it on the website right now if you want to, by going to the website. Here, visualfusions.co.uk. Well, I think I'll carry on with this water like this, down here. We're just going to go across here and just make that sort of watery there. Splashes and stuff down there. Some movement on this water. Nice little bit of movement on here. A few more little splashes here and there. Right up high, some down low. I want to make a green out of like yellow and blue. This here that I use for the water, I might bring some of that into this yellow and see what kind of blue green it gives me. Yeah, this is nice. Let's go with this same brush. We might be able to just put a bit of greenery in here. Being careful not to go over them little plants there. Just bring some of that over. Leave that quite dark in there. A little bit of the yellow and the green. Just gives a nice little sort of highlight as that comes through there. So I've got some black here. This is just some black. And we'll put a little rock in here. I'm using a greyish sort of colour with a tiny bit of yellow in it. Basically, we'll just add these on. So I've just got some black and brown. And we're going to go, let's just find this. There we go. We have this one going up here like this, and that one's crossing over the back. You can have another little one coming off here. Let's just go with a little bright spot there. And that'll be coming through. We can just have a couple of rays coming through there. So this is painting number 503. It's the signature. One day that'll be worth some money. 503, oh, glow. Little waterfall there, look at the water just pouring down there. Little splashes and mist at the bottom there, and just goes along. It looks deep as well, look, it's just got that feeling on the water there. And you've got all that sort of, these trees. It's a really effective way of painting, doing the acrylic and the oil together. It really is an effective way